Hey everybody, here's Frank. Frank, as you know, is a Centurion Classic. This is a 1990 C350, meaning it's the 1-ton. The original owner optioned it as a 2-wheel drive, so it is not a 4-wheel drive. Some people prefer that, I do. It is the 7.5 liter 460-inch V8. Most of you guys know the story of these trucks. Very rare, not very many made. They're Broncos spliced onto 150s and 350s. This again is the more desirable 1-ton 350. You can see the nice black and silver paint scheme. We haven't seen another color like this. It's, I think, maybe a little rare. Not in the best of condition. The car was a barn find. It was an original owner truck from new until August of this year when we purchased it. It sat for quite some time indoors. Has 72,300 original miles, plus a few. We've driven it a little bit. As I said, one owner, other than us, non-smoker. The interior is absolutely beautiful. You're gonna love that. There's some patina going on some of the paint. As I said, it buffed out pretty nicely, but there's some patina. The other side's a little better than this. Clear coat loss, very common on these vehicles, but this one's not too bad. It still looks good. We have taken the liberty of adding these Alcoa style 33s, 33 1250 BFGs. Yeah, they're a little noisy sometimes, but you know, that's just what you get with those tires. But the aluminum wheels are gorgeous, and they're not coated, so they polish up very nicely all the way around. Rolls down the road nice and smooth. You hit 55, 60, and she's just rolling. All the glass on this truck is original, Carlite, stamped. Even the windshield, all fresh. Going back to the construction of these vehicles, we all know how they're molded together with steel and fiberglass on these early versions. The roof on this truck is in very good condition, despite what that may look, but I'm sure you guys are aware of what's going on here. This was bondoed over by the factories. I took off all the excess, cleaned it, etched it, and I enamel coated the bare areas just for protection. Not for pretty, just for protection. You can do this any way you choose to do it. Fiberglass, bondo, whatever. I'm gonna leave it up to you. No leaks, no rust through, never has been. Rear belt seals, outside, inside, outside, inside, all brand new. Seals up very nice. We all know the top comes off. This truck has never had the top removed. The original owner didn't even know this top came off, so I know it's never been off. There's no signs of leaking or any of that type of thing, but I would recommend putting a new seal on it. Obviously, if you're gonna keep it outdoors or use it, you're gonna wanna do that just to make sure it doesn't leak on you. We don't want that to start happening now after 30 years. Speaking of that, we did replace this new upper seal in the infamous Bronco back window, and it seals up nice and tight. I'm going to show you the window operation right now. I replaced the gear motor pucks inside the window motor, went through all the wiring. It's all perfect now. Works perfect every time. Dash switch works. There she goes all the way down. I did disable the safety. You all know what that means. Works perfectly every time. We've got the nice stainless bumpers, brand new bumper lights. All the lights function. They're nice and crispy and clean. We got the Reese hitch on the back. Very clean under there. We'll show you that later. Again, like I said, no rust in the bodies, no bondo, nothing. There's nothing there. It's perfect. There was some slight glazing I did down in here, but again, no holes, nothing really major. A little bit of surface on this type stuff, just patina. It looks good. Can easily be fixed. If you want to paint it, paint it. Up to you. Again, new seals. This one has the very rare front lip that came with the truck when we bought it. It is original to the truck. We've never seen another one. It's fiberglass. It's been wrinkle coated. It looks fantastic on there. New stainless hardware. Let us know if you've ever seen another one. We can't find another one, but you know, these are very rare anyways. Let's take a look at the inside. We'll pop the doors and go through it. Doors all function perfectly. Nice and clicky. Not like a Beamer, but you know. It's all original for the most part. None of it's been touched. We did replace all the door clips on all the door panels, so they're nice and fresh. You can remove them, put them back on. The door clips aren't going to shatter to pieces. Again, all the new seals. All 4 door locks function perfectly. This is supposed to have 4 power door locks. 3 of the actuators are bad. That one still works. I just disconnected them. They're about 20 bucks each. You could replace them, not a big deal. They do work manually, however, and they work just fine. All the key locks work perfectly. The power door lock functions work. The windows work. These work. All the illumination works perfectly. Turn signals work. Hazard lights work. Bright lights work. New switch down there. Wipers work. Rear window internal switch works. HVAC has a new blower resistor. Turns on nice. Everything works. Heat is hot. AC needs charged, no big deal. Cigarette lighter and ashtray are as new. This truck has never been smoked in. The cassette deck works, all 4 speakers work. Sounds pretty good actually for what it is. Nice wood console here with the flip down, so you can run 3, 3, 3, and put 9 people in this dude. The switches on, yeah, there you go. Looks very nice, very clean in here. Again, all original carpet, seats, everything. No tears, rips, burns, nothing. Horn works, of course. Rubber seals are all nice, pretty good. You can see the rear is absolutely beautiful. Again, I did a little touching up in here. It's just glazing, not professionally perfectly, but there was no rust through or anything. I just wanted to pretty it up a little bit because your eyes follow there. This is what it would have been, kind of just a, you know, a little bit of pitting. Again, easily repaired. I figured that could be done when you deal with this. Let's take a look back here real quick. Show you the back. The rear HVAC does not function. It's probably a wiring thing. I didn't care to deal with it. Someone could figure it out pretty easy. But again, the front works fine. Folds down, very nice, very clean. Bed folds. You can lay a couple people in there. There's a little bit of sagging on the headliner of the top only. Not a big deal. All the trim is in perfect condition. Both lights work perfectly, and the spotlights work. Again, all the speakers work.
The front headliner is perfect.
The front headliner is very good. There's nothing wrong with it at all. Nice new trim back here. Everything's cleaned up. Yeah. Let's take a look under the hood, and then we'll look at the bottom of the truck. Again, this is the 760 or 460/75 V8. Runs very good. Starts up every time, even the first time I drove it out of that barn. She's a beast. Okay, so real quick, I'll go over what we did. As I said, it always started, always ran. I went through and did some maintenance stuff on it. We have new accessory belts, both of them on the front here. We have 8 new spark plugs, Motorcraft Platinums. I have brand new fuel injectors, all 8 of them. We have new fuel pressure regulator, new fuel filter, and the pump was replaced prior to our purchase. We have a new battery as of 620, nothing fancy, but it works. New alternator, 75 amp, brand new. New ignition coils, brand new. Dude starts right up. New air filters, PCVs, breather filter. Brand new oil change with synthetic Dexos 530 and a Motorcraft filter. Brake fluid has been flushed and redone. We have new front brake calipers on it, new front brake lines, and new front brake pads. Everything is in perfect operational order.
Nice, as you can see, engine's cold, so when we start it,
Dead cold.
dead cold start.
Now's the perfect time. Won't you stay there and I'll give her a crank. Remember, I'll show you in the bottom. The exhaust is a little noisy, needs some exhaust work. Again, not a big deal, but you're going to hear that. And no foot on the gas, just going to turn it. Frank here starts up beautifully. 70,000 miles, got a lot of life left in him. You can hear a little rumble in the exhaust, but it runs very good. No smoke whatsoever. Doesn't burn fuel, doesn't burn fuel. Doesn't burn oil, doesn't smoke, nothing. Holds its coolant. Runs great. Come in here, the tachometer works, speedometer works, the oil pressure gauge is always in high range. It's nice. You got your voltage meter, everything is functional. You can see the lighting all kicks on here on the HVAC and the dash. Dim functions work. Rear window switch works. Oh, let's bring her up. Up and down and up. Works perfectly. Defrost works. You got your parking brake, all that action. Horns work. Turn signals work. Hazard lights work. Bright lights work. Everything works. It's about enough of that, right? Okay. Let's take a look at the bottom. Starting off in here, as I said, there is no rust on this truck on the frame. There's no issues. We went through it, descaled it, had a little bit of surface type stuff, which is very common for even a 5-year-old truck, but nothing bad here. All the shackles, pickup points, strut mounts, sway bar links, torsion bar mounts, everything is perfect. The body mounts are beautiful and they still have some softness to them. You can see there's no rusting in the body in any of these main areas.
New brake line.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're gonna see that brake line over there. We're just replacing that caliper.
Yeah, I gotta throw that caliper on there. Okay, so all we did here is we went through, we gave it the, the traditional wire wheel. We did some acid etching on it just to make it rust proof, and shot some enamel and a little bit of undercoat on the bottom. Nothing thick, so you can see that this is an honest truck. There's no Bondo, there's not a bunch of crap in it. Bring your magnets. It's all good to me.
Put your exhaust on.
Right, let's walk to the back here real quick. Again, you can see in here, beautiful pickup points. Everything is very clean. I mean, this rubber, it just looks new. It's great. There's no rusting whatsoever on any of these shackles, okay? And I know that's very important to you guys in the Ford world. Nothing going on there. It's beautiful underneath. Again, you got the Reese hitch. Not a lot to see, but come through here, show them this. See how good these shackles are and how nice all this stuff looks. Again, it's coated and everything, but it's clean. You see it in person. It's very easy to work on. I haven't snapped one bolt working on this truck.
Go around to the other side. Check out that side of the frame.
Let's show them this here. You're going to see over here, again, beautiful as the other side. And as I stated, no rust. There's no rusting going on in any of this stuff. Okay, there's some factory undercoating that you see. But again, none of the quarter rot that plagues these vehicles. Very clean. Coming down on this side here, you'll see it's just as clean as the rest. The exhaust is an issue. It's basically cut off at the cat. I would recommend maybe starting up here and doing a cat back. Do yourself something fancy, some little split pipes, some dump pipes, whatever you want to do. It's not that loud, doesn't bother me. I'll let you deal with that. And that's it, really. It's a very clean truck.
Let's just show them the fourth quarter, just so we're not hiding anything.
Yeah. We'll walk around. I'll show you real quick. You'll see there is a little bit of surface rusting in some of these, some of these areas where the flares meet. Again, not a big deal. Nothing is through. If you choose to paint it, that would be easily dealt with. And again, you're going to have a whole new front brake system. It should be just fine.
Does it have an air horn that you can hook up if you want?
It does have the train horn now. I presume that would work. It has the air compressor and the train horn. I de-wired it just to clean that up a little bit. So, it'll be a fun little project. You could wire it up, see if she works. It's probably pretty loud. So there you go, guys. Let us know if there's anything else you want to see. If you want to come look at it, run her down the road. She's got tags and insurance, so that's not a problem. We're located here in Central Ohio, South Central Ohio, and she'll be in my garage waiting for a new owner. So if you want to be that lucky guy or gal, give us a call. Come get Frank. See you later.